welcome to a special version of All Things Eastern. I have a really fun guest, also a friend, who is here today to talk about an upcoming production that he is directing. John Barr, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Dr. Dobson. Thank you so much for having me. Or Patty. We're friends. We can say Patty.
There you go. Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate you having me here. I'm excited to talk about this play.
You've come and talked about this play to one of my classes, and
Yes.
it's very exciting. And so I'm really excited that you share the whole premise of this play with our audience.
Absolutely. One of the things I love about this play is that it's new. It premiered only a year ago, October, in Arizona, and it's only been staged 3 other times. This is the 4th time it'll have been produced. So it's really fresh. It's by a playwright, Caridad Svich, who is well known in the theater world. She just won a, while this was being made, she won a Obie, Lifetime Achievement Award. So she's a big deal.
Yeah.
And we're very lucky to be able to produce this play. What's cool about it is it's a story about a poor Hispanic family living on the border of Texas near Mexico. And it's a sort of assembled family. You know, there's the half-brother and the cousin, and then Guapa, who comes to stay with the family. And she's related somehow. We're not quite sure how, but she dreams of being a professional soccer player. And it's really exciting because, well, first of all, there's very little opportunities for women in soccer in terms of, there's no parity compared to like Beckham versus the top female players. But anyway, so she dreams of being a soccer player, and sort of through her dreams, she's able to elevate the hopes and dreams of the whole family. And it's just an exciting play. It's a small cast. There's 5 people. The setting itself, the stage is minimally set because they actually play soccer on the stage.
We have to talk about that.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got some really cool things happening in this play. You know, forget the fact that we've got somebody who's graffitiing a wall on stage, a couple of different languages, but they are playing soccer.
Oh yeah, they play soccer on the stage, and yeah, I mean, it's not a full game, but it's fun to actually get up there with the net. You know, I have my fingers crossed that the ball never goes into the audience, but if it does, if you go and the ball goes into the audience, just throw it back if it gets to you. Just throw it back on the stage. It'll be the most interactive thing. And another cool thing is that you know, I'm a film guy,
right?
And the scenery, most of the background is going to be video projected. So it'll just be it's a really cool multimedia experience, I think.
What's interesting to me is that when you came to talk to the beginning PR class, you talked about that it's in English, it's in Spanish,
and it's in Quechua, right? So Quechua is the native language of the Incas, the Inca people, and so Guapa's mother, who she never knew, was Incan, and so her cousin Lebon, he's a very you know, peace, love, back to the earth type guy.
He's a hippie.
He's a hippie. I didn't want to say, but he's a hippie. And he puts it upon himself to teach himself Quechua by watching YouTube videos every day of Quechua. So there's some interesting uses of Quechua. For those of you that don't speak Quechua, which is pretty much all of us, it's always translated. A character within the play translates what they're saying, so that we, the audience, can understand.
And that's the same with the parts in Spanish, correct?
Almost all the Spanish is translated. I mean, if you don't actually speak Spanish, there are moments where you'll just understand pretty much what's happening.
Okay.
There's some adult words that are used that don't get directly translated. There's actually, I should say, to be fair, there's some language that's some profanity that probably isn't appropriate for children.
Okay.
But
it's good to know, then people can make up their own minds. Sure.
Exactly, but in terms of theme, I think it's an exciting theme, and the message is a very family positive message about how our ancestry, our family lineage, and the stories that we share are what give us strength to persevere and hopefully succeed.
Now, the author, Caridad Svich.
Svich, yes.
Have you met her? Have you spoken with her?
We've communicated quite a bit through email.
Really?
I haven't spoken with her, or met her. She's in New York. She wrote this play, and it started as a short story that got developed into a play during a workshop, and then she was in Austin, like a residency, I believe, and that's where she fine-tuned it. And then they premiered it in Phoenix, or somewhere in Arizona, maybe Tucson, just last year. So, yeah, she's a really neat person, and she's fun to work with. Another thing, you didn't ask this, but another thing that excites me is, in Latin American culture and literature, there's a tradition of magical realism, which is basically, it comes from, a lot from the indigenous beliefs in the magic in nature, and that it's a magical world. So there's moments in this that are sort of fantastical or unreal, even though it's based on reality. That there's moments where there's fantastical elements, and that makes it really fun for me because it's a way to dramatize the storytelling and to just give the message in a different way. So.
This sounds like such a wonderful production.
It really, I'm excited because I think it's fun. One, it's something that we haven't really seen around here. I mean, no, it's been seen almost nowhere, but this is a premiere for our area, but at the same time, it's a story that I think many of us can relate to, even people that don't have a Hispanic heritage. But if you've ever had to struggle, or if you've ever had to fight for a dream, then this is a story that you can relate to.
Now, when does this run?
It's running November 7th through the 10th.
Okay.
Which is, so the 7th is a Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 7 p.m. And then Sunday the 10th is a matinee at 2 p.m.
And tickets are how much?
If you are an ENMU student with valid ID, the tickets are free.
Free is good.
Free is
good. You need to
good.
come to the free show.
And for everyone else, it's only $5, which is a great
bargain.
deal. It's a bargain.
Yeah.
And we're really hoping to fill the seats and to share this really great experience. There's some really great actors, student actors, and it's an exciting cast, and I'm having a great time with it.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, well, I'll see you there.
Yes, you will.
And I'll see you there too.
Now, again, the show, Guapa, will run November 7th through the 9th. That will be at 7 o'clock. And on the 10th, 2 p.m. matinee. So if you're busy or work nights, you can come Sunday afternoon.
That's right.
$5 a pop.
$5.
You cannot beat that.
You can't beat it. And it's a really cool, interactive experience. It's an inspiring story. And I think it'll be a lot of fun.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming by. It's always fun to have a colleague from theater come on and talk about what they're working on.
Yeah, and we're colleagues too through COM and film, so.
What people may not know is that you have taught in COM for us before.
Oh yeah, and
so
I hope to do so again.
If they're out there looking, hey,
that's right.
He looks familiar. Well, now you know why.
That's why. Yeah, I'm not that mean teacher that you had for.
That's not true.
I hope not. Can I also hold up this poster? This beautiful poster that Brad Hammond.
And while you're holding that up, the box office number is 5622711, right?
Yes, that's right.
Call there for tickets. You can reserve your spots. And I think it's going to fill up quickly. This is a big deal for our area.
Yeah, I think so too. I hope a lot of people come out to see it. Okay,
we're about out of time. If you've got one final thought about this play, what could you share with us?
Oh, geez, one final thought. I don't have one final thought. I just really hope that you come out and give it a chance. If you know people that you think might be interested in this play, invite them, bring them out, because we'd really like to reach out to the community, particularly the Hispanic community in Portales and Clovis, but everybody. We just want people to come see it and enjoy this experience. And it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. So.
Well, and like you said, it's about family or the family that you gather.
That's right.
That is such a wonderful concept.
Absolutely, because that's so true for all of us, that we have our family, but then we also have the family of friends or the family of the heart. Family of the heart, exactly.
There you go. All right, again, this is November 7th through the 10th, Thursday through Saturday, 7 p.m. in the University Theater Center main stage, and on Sunday, 2 p.m. also in the main stage. If you want ticket information, 562-2711. Thank you for coming and sitting with us.
Thank you, Patty.
I'm Patty Dobson. I have been your host for All Things Eastern. We will see you next time.